Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game.
For two-hitter, Nick Cobb. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save! And down on strikes. One out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Joaquin Mercado Tanaka. And he takes it himself for the out. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
Mercado steps on the bag for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. No score. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We'll move to the third with no score.
Gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Goes down looking. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
On a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. Have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Line drive. That's a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now the first baseman, Kosuke Tanaka. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless.
What you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to...
Runner on the go. Line and a base hitting to right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your gun. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Grounder might be 2. Lay at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's already singled in this game. Grounded to third, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 4. The Rockies on top here, 2-0.
He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Board 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Starting out of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
3-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hinkle makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Rockies have the lead, 2-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but plate runs in on the hands.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! And they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
That one hammered left field, way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. He's 2 for 2. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get
away here in the late stages of Game 3. That's hard hit on the line. Gant makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Rockies out front here, 5-1. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. That one drilled left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hinkle pulls it down, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Rockies lead it 5-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Theo Holloway. The other way. Ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.